Okay, now once you've selected a product, now obviously we've said we want to select this one, the Digitect Vocalist. We're just going to copy that from here. What we do is we go to the Google External Keyword Tool. If you type Google External Keyword Tool into Google, it'll be the first entry. Now you can sign in using your AdWords account and it'll give you about 800 results. Just looking like this, it'll give you round about a couple of hundred, about 100 or so. So you put your keyword in there, then you select your criteria here. Now I would tend to select my location as United States. I'm targeting Amazon.com, so I want to know United States traffic. And you can also down here you can select how many searches you want. So I may say, well, I want at least 1,000 monthly searches. Okay. These are local ones, so I want at least 1,000 people in the US of A searching for this. So we set that, we type in the letters, this one's relatively easy, and then we click search and off it'll go and do the search for us. So we just got to wait a couple of moments while it does its business for us. Okay, so we can see there's some quite good keywords here. We've got Digitech Vocalist. We've got the Vocalist Live. Let's just have a look back at the product. Vocalist Live, that was the product, wasn't it? So we've got Digitech Vocalist Live, Vocal Processor, RP500. Was that what was this? Live 4. Okay, and you see there's quite a few. But what you may find is when you're doing this, you think, well, hang on, Digitech Whammy. Let's go and have a look. Look at that. There's a lot of searches every single month. We'll go and find that. You may say voice harmonizer, well maybe that's one to target, or what about these products here? So you then go off and do a bit more research and find various products that you want to target. So what we would do is, if we go, you see here, this is the actual product, the Digitech Vocalist 4 has 2,900 searches. So if we copy this now, copy that, we go to good old Google and let's turn this annoyance off. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for it in quotes and look at the competition. This has got 92,900 competitions. That's reasonably high. Typically I would search for anything under round about sort of 50,000 is easy. You see here what you're competing with your Digitech. That's going to be fairly hard to knock off the top, obviously. These are all sort of pretty much authority sites. So creeping in at number 10 there is YouTube, so user-generated content. So we just keep our eyes open for user-generated content. Let's pick another keyword off here as well. Let's just pick this one. And let's do the same search in keywords. Same search, sorry, in quotes. Let's have a look. That's got a lot less competition. So what that says to me is, do you know, that's very, very worth targeting. You could easily rank for that with a well-targeted domain name. And you can see you've got pricing, Shopzilla. That looks like it'd be very easy. You know, it's a forum thread, one tag for a vocalist. eHow, you know, that looks like it'd be a very, very easy one to target. And there's what 1,000 local searches every month in the USA. So that's probably worth targeting. You can see here Digitech Vocalist Live 2,400. So that says to me, yeah, that's probably a good one to go for. So what I would do is I would start writing down these keywords. So I would take the Vocalist 4 keyword, I'd take Vocalist Live, I'd take Vocalist as a keyword as well. In fact, let's just wait a moment. Digitech Vocalist, let's just do a search for Digitech Vocalist and look at the competition on that. That's got quite a lot as well. If I do Digitech Vocalist Live. Let's have a look again. That's got even more. Okay. So this looks like a good keyword, Digitech Vocalist 4. But so what I would do is I would go through and I would find other keywords from here. You know, all of these are relevant keywords. So what I would do is, our next step, we've got our keyword we're going to target, which is the Digitech Vocalist keyword. Let's just go to the next page here. Give it a moment and it will load up. Not the fastest things on the earth, this Google site. So if we go and have a look, so we've got a couple of keywords here that we can use, and of course some of the Digitech vocalizers, things like that, are all relevant words we can use. So we take probably about 5 to 10 keywords or some variations of them. I mean, you can use something like the Google Wonder Wheel, or if we could type in Digitech Vocalist, there you are, you can see there's various ones. Let's just see, it's coming up with some ideas. Live 4. So looking at that, I would probably target, if this was my keyword, I'll target live, manual, review, demo, forum, best price, price, and probably harmonize. I'll target pretty much all of those keywords. I probably wouldn't target the UK one unless I was specifically targeting the UK market, which in this instance I wouldn't be. So I would target those keywords. They would become pages, perhaps, or at the very least posts, but there would be keywords that I would target on my site. So I'd write those all down, and then what we need to do is we need to head on over to find a domain name to register, which we'll do in the next video.